We're building a world-class facility motocross track over here at the Buffalo Chip. Myself, Mickey Diamond, and Brian Manley, and Doug Henry.
What we're basically trying to do is bring motocross to Sturgis, even though it's here, but bring it on another level.
Building a track here, I think the name Sturgis is probably, in the Buffalo Chip, is one of the biggest name in motorcycling industries of how long it's been going on here.
It's kind of special, you know, being a part of the Buffalo Chip, just with the history that it has, and the dirt was here, the hills were here, and then once you get a community that accepts motorcycling, it's like, this is the ultimate place to build a track.
Normally when you come out, you'll lay out the track, and ideally in a situation like this, you have all this extra elevation, so it's a little less pushing of dirt. You know, you can use a lot of the natural terrain as jumps and things like that, and this place is ideal for that.
Most riders just love going out into the hills and finding jumps and doing them where there's nobody ever been, and that's kind of what you're doing here, except we're just giving you the direction on where to go. But it's all natural, so it's something that's special. If you're a motorcycle rider, you know that feeling, and that's what we're providing here.
We went in it looking at it about 2 weeks to do the one track because we didn't know how the weather was going to play out. We didn't know how the soil was going to play out, and you know, I'm glad we kind of gave us that much time to do it because we did come up against some weather. You know, we had some snow, some rain.
The spring in South Dakota, I guess, as everybody likes to say.
For me on this track, I know that the hills are going to be the fun part. I think for a lot of people, being able to come out and ride in the hills and have a nice wide track. The jumps will be challenging, but I tend to enjoy the natural terrain a little bit more than the man-made stuff.
You know, we had this blank canvas of being able to roam up onto the hills as many times as we want. And so we kind of took little parts of other tracks that we had really loved and incorporated them all together, you know, with a lot of the big turns, you know. So you jump a few of these big hip jumps, and then you run the berms like you're running a roller coaster all the way through this thing, all the way down to the lower section where we've built this, you know, artificial rhythm section. It's, you know, it's similar to a supercross thing, just on a little bigger scale, and this gigantic, massive downhill jump that, you know, it's up on the top, you'll pop up over, and you could hit it as hard as you want and float as far down that hill as you want to go. It's a really unique track.
For me to be a part of this initial groundbreaking of Sturgis motocross track, it means a lot to me, just because I love racing, I love riding, I love everything to do with motocross, and you know, being a part of a track that's just getting started and knowing where it can go, it would be really cool, a little feather in my cap to say, yeah, I was a part of that. I was there when we first started building this. So
to have the gratification of having my stamp and name on something, especially at Sturgis, the Buffalo Chip, just brings satisfaction to me that the years I put in racing, I can also give to the public and my knowledge of the safety and the good time of motorcycle racing.
I've been at the top of the hill, and I just look out over this country, and I'm just in awe. It's like, it is incredible. So it's a special place, and you know, it's very special people putting this together. So I'm very proud to be a part of this team.